Have you seen Joe? Yes, Joe is showing up everywhere. And now you can have your very own Joe to go. Imagine all the fun you can have with your own stand-up Joe. You can take Joe to work with you. Have Joe at your house for this year's holiday festivities. He can even be at your New Year's Eve party. And Joe is so very easy to put together. Simply follow the self-explanatory instructions that are included with every Joe to go. Then Joe is ready to stand on his own. You can stand Joe beside your Christmas tree, in your front yard in place of your snowman, or even dress him up like Santa Claus. Yes, you can dress Joe in your very own clothes. Joe to go can be the fun at your upcoming holidays. And if you cannot find that perfect gift for that someone special, Joe to go is it.
If you really want to have a good time at your tailgate party, you've got to have one person. Hey, it's not me, it's Joe. Joe's pretty polite. He really doesn't eat a whole lot at your tailgate party.
Well, it's not really Joe. It's a life-size cardboard cutout of the coach, the creation of Greg Woodman.
Well, we wanted to capitalize, I guess, on Joe Paterno's fame a little bit, so we first thought of coming out with a mask, a Halloween mask, but I didn't think Joe would approve it, and so we kind of sat on the idea. And then it gradually elevated into the stand-up figure.
And the other great thing about this, Joe, is the fact that he'll never, ever argue with you. Listen, I think you should have played strength the entire season. You should have gone with one quarterback. And I don't understand why you didn't accept the bowl bid this year. Jeez, what a disappointment. Joe can even help you burn your steak. Listen, I wanted mine medium, not well done. But the best part about Joe is the fact that when the game's over, hey, Joe's all yours to take home.
What do you do with 2,500 life-size cardboard cutouts of Penn State's famous football coach? Sell them, of course. And Happy Valley Promotions, the State College-based company that came up with the idea, expects to have little problem doing that considering the nationwide popularity of Coach Paterno in Penn State football. Once you buy a stand-up Joe, what do you do with him? Company owner Greg Woodman says that's easy.
Well, first off, we thought of the Penn State tailgates. You can always have Joe at your tailgate, and people get a kick out of that. And also, I was just at a wedding Saturday, and I brought Joe with him, and they dressed him up in a tux, and he was having fun at the reception. And have him in your office, Carol, and there's all kinds of things you can do with Joe.
Woodman says the idea developed out of a scheme to market Joe Paterno masks. That plan got as far as a plaster mold of the coach's face.
But the most popular item this season could be this $4 poster of the coach and his friend.
We always throw Joe Paterno in there in the Nittany Lion doing some various activity appropriate for the bowl. Last year it was Miami Nice. Joe Paterno looking like Don Johnson, and sold very well for us.
Welcome back. My guest is Mr. Greg Woodman from Happy Valley Promotions. Greg, thanks for joining us this afternoon. Now, you make a lot of the sweatshirts and paraphernalia that they have for fans. What is new this year? This is the big question on everyone's mind. What do you have that's new this year?
Well, what's new is we have a mini Joe, which stands about 9 inches high now. It's for people that couldn't put a big Joe in their office. They can put this right on their desk.